There's a growing trend in workplaces where employees find themselves compelled to participate in activities that can be downright uncomfortable, sometimes even involving overnight stays. But here's where it gets controversial. What happens when these so-called team-building efforts turn into exhausting obligations rather than genuine opportunities for connection? Allison Green, a seasoned expert on workplace dynamics and author of the popular website Ask a Manager, has spent over a decade tackling questions about office life and the often murky waters of professional relationships. Through her insights, we get a clearer picture of how the modern workplace isn't just about work tasks anymore, but increasingly about participating in social events that blur the line between professionalism and personal boundaries. Today, it's common to see managers scheduling not just meetings, but also fun activities, some quite forced, in the name of fostering team spirit. Activities like happy hours, escape rooms, themed potlucks, and more have become regular fixtures. And yet, for many workers, these aren't perceived as enjoyable perks, but as mandatory chores, especially when they clash with personal commitments or long commutes. Take this typical sentiment. Employees are told their boss wants them to enjoy some after-hours bonding. But the reality is quite different. Many feel that after a full day's work, all they want is to head home and relax, not to spend additional hours at social events that drain their time and energy. Moreover, there's a subtle pressure to participate, even when activities are technically optional. The fear of being seen as disloyal or unsociable can feel very real. Some team members notice that regular attendance seems to influence how they are considered for new projects, promotions, or interesting assignments, making it even harder to say no. And now, some organizations are pushing the envelope further, organizing activities that might seem downright off-putting or awkward to many employees. Think gun range outings for team building, fitness classes like Tai Chi during work hours, or singing competitions at meetings. These endeavors may intend to be fun or even health-promoting, but can backfire by aligning more with discomfort or exclusion. For example, one person shares frustration about a planned team retreat involving overnight stays, yoga sessions, and communal sleeping arrangements. They worry about what is truly optional versus what's expected. Questions about sharing rooms or having to participate in activities they dislike remain unanswered, creating more stress than camaraderie. Discomfort is often compounded when activities inadvertently exclude certain team members, those with disabilities, health conditions, or personal limitations. For instance, someone with an invisible disability may find obstacle courses or physical tasks inaccessible or unsafe, but raising these concerns feels daunting amid the pressure to conform. Certainly, the idea behind these gatherings is to cultivate stronger bonds, but when participation becomes burdensome or when employees feel their genuine needs are ignored, the effort can do more harm than good. For some, declining a physically demanding activity or a weekend retreat might be necessary to preserve well-being, yet the fear of being perceived as not a team player persists. So what's the solution? Possibly, it's about respecting boundaries and reminding organizations that genuine team cohesion can happen without overstepping personal limits or making social activities obligatory. Offering optional opportunities for connection, packed with flexible scheduling and clear boundaries, can help foster camaraderie without creating resentment. Is it time to rethink what team building actually means? How can workplaces support authentic interaction without imposing demanding or exclusionary activities? Let's discuss. What's your take on balancing fun, boundaries, and productivity at work?